teachers, it's Jessie from the Digital Primary Classroom. I wanted to do a quick video to show you how I use digital choice boards in my Google Classroom, and more specifically Google Math choice boards. So first, to be able to put it into your Google Classroom, you go to Create, and then you're going to make it an assignment. And because it's primary, when I type it in, choice board, I always make sure to come up here to my emoji extension. And today's Wednesday, so I'm going to put in a whale for Whale Wednesday. And then I'm also going to put in these blue numbers. So that way, when it's time for them to go into their choice board, I can say, okay, you're going to find the whale for Whale Wednesday in that blue square. And it makes it really easy for them to be able to locate it. I make my assignments ungraded for the choice boards, and I'm going to put it underneath today, so that way they can know that they're going to go to the stars for today to complete that assignment. And then I'm going to add it from my Google Drive. A lot of the times, if you just updated something, it'll come up in the recents. But I'm going to go to my Drive, Classroom, and this is kind of how I organize every week. So I have the lessons for writing, for IB or our social studies and science, math and reading. And then I'm going to go into my math choice board and I'm going to click on that. And then the important thing for this is that you make sure you make a copy for each student. So that way they're able to manipulate and move around the X's and move around the numbers to show you what they're doing in the assignment. And then when you come up here, I always try to schedule it. Usually I do this the day before, but today I'm doing it the morning of. The reason I schedule it is because if I need to make any last minute changes, I can still make them before it gets posted onto the Google Drive. And so once I do that, you can see I have my math choice board with the whale and the numbers, my reading choice board with the whale and the book, and then I also have an advanced reading choice board to differentiate. And this choice board, I have 4 students that work on that all week long. And so if we take a look at what they do with the math choice board, this is what shows up for them. And so they know what needs to be completed. They have to complete today's pages for Go Math. They have to do 10 minutes in iReady. They have to practice flashcards either online or their own flashcards for 5 minutes. Then they have to complete the word problems below. And then I also include these timers up here. So that way I tell them, all right, to start iReady, first you're going to come up here, you're going to click the timer, and then you're going to go to your Clever page at the top, and you're going to go and complete your iReady. So that way when they hear that timer, they know that it is time for them to come back, that they've completed that, and then they're able to move the X over to show completion. Same with the math flashcards. So they can click on the timer, and then they can go and work at the math flashcards. They can also do their own flashcards. For completing today's pages, you can either put the page numbers in the board, but what I was finding is some of the parents wanted to know which pages they were working on all week, and so I decided to do something like this now, so they can still see what pages are done each week. This week they're only doing 1 page a day because the pages have a lot more problems on them. Usually I have them do 2 pages a day. And then I also show them where they can locate a digital version of the workbook as well. And then I always give them some tips to do math at home. This week it's videos. Last week it was showing them more math activities they could do at home. And then down here is where they do the problems for each day, and it's a spiral review. And so let's say it's Monday. They know to look for Monkey Monday, and then here they can complete these problems. And what they're able to do is they're able to kind of drag these numbers up here. And so they know number bonds, 3 plus 3, okay, 6. And so they'd be able to drag that in there. And then there's also an answer key for them to be able to check out their answers. And so this is how to incorporate math choice boards into your Google Classroom. I will be updating this for Q1 in my Teacher Pay Teacher store if you would like to purchase it. And also I will have the entire year finished within the next couple months. Thank you, and make sure you like this video.